It's a beautiful day at Fenway Park as the Red Sox and Baltimore Orioles play Game 4 of the 4-game series from Fenway. Hi again, everybody. I'm Don Orsillo, as always, joined by Jerry Remy. Welcome to Red Sox baseball. Well, after a very slow start for the Red Sox, they're exactly where they should be as they get ready for the All-Star break, heading into the break at least in a tie for first place.
Yeah, the state of the nation is in pretty good shape right now, Don. The fact that the worst-case scenario is they'd be tied for first place at the end of today, and to think where they came from after the start that they had to get back to that position is really remarkable what the Red Sox did. And when you look ahead to the second half of the season, it should be even better because you're going to have guys like Carl Crawford coming back into the lineup, guys that have been hurt, Jed Lowry, but you've got to keep your fingers crossed about the pitching. We got a lot of guys right now that are banged up. Clay Buchholz, of course, John Lester, Josh Beckett a little bit. They have to be able to come back and perform the way they're capable of performing for this team to go where it wants to go, and of course that's the World Series.
Last game before the break is coming up, and a special day today. Major League debut for Kyle Weiland. We're back with the first pitch from Fenway Park right after this. And by Southwest Airlines. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we play day baseball. The Red Sox and the Orioles wrapping up this 4-game series. The Red Sox wrapping up the unofficial first half of the season. And as the Sox have taken the field, let's check out the visiting Baltimore Orioles starting 9. It's the kids' lineup today.
Thanks, Don. Hi, I'm Gavin Carter of Cohasset. Leading off for the Orioles, the shortstop, Mr. J.J. Hardy. In right field, Mr. Nick Markakis. The center fielder, Mr. Adam Jones. The DH, Mr. Vladimir Guerrero. The catcher, Mr. Matt Wieters. At first base, Mr. Derek Lee. At third base, Mr. Mark Reynolds. The left fielder, Mr. Nolan Raymond. At batting ninth, the second baseman, Mr. Robert Andino.
Great job, Gavin, as the Red Sox have Kyle Weiland on the mound today. His Major League debut. Look at his numbers with the Pawtucket Red Sox. 17 games, 8-6, 93 innings. The number that jumps out is 99 Ks. 37 walks. Opponents hitting at 206 against Weiland. And here he goes in his Major League debut. J.J. Hardy leading it off for the Orioles, and there's ball one. J.J. Hardy hitting at 283 coming in. 13 home runs and 33 runs batted in. Fouled off at the dish, and it's 1-1.
You mentioned those strikeout numbers down in Pawtucket. His strikeout high was 12. He did that against Rochester. Matter of fact, his last two starts at Pawtucket were against Rochester.
Went 6 2/3 innings in his last start at Pawtucket before being called up. 1-1 is a swing and a miss. And that's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's the cut fastball that he's come up with this season. Terry Francona saying that cutter has really helped him, especially against left-handed hitters. That time it helped him against a righty.
In the air to shallow right as Pedroia battles the sun. So does Gonzalez, but Adrian makes the catch.
The Red Sox defense is brought to you by Jordan's Furniture. They're third in the league with 44 errors on the season. Kevin Youkilis at third base, Marco Scutero the shortstop, Dustin Pedroia at second, Adrian Gonzalez the first baseman, left to right Josh Reddick, Jacoby Ellsbury, and J.D. Drew, and Jason Veritek doing the catching for Weiland.
Marty Foster has a play today calling the balls and strikes. Bill Welke at first base, Mike Estabrook at second base, and the crew chief Jeff Nelson is at third base. Weiland ready with a pitch to Nick Markakis, and it's just inside, ball 1. Markakis at .293, 7 home runs and 35 runs batted in. Kyle Weiland is 24 years old. He'll turn 25 in September as he gets that one by Markakis at 94 miles an hour.
Good fastball to the outside part of the plate, as Don mentioned, at 94. Swing and the miss by Markakis.
Weiland from Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is sent down the left field line, foul. Stanley Cup champion Sean Thornton in behind the plate. Weiland was a closer in college at Notre Dame. All-time leader with 25 career saves. As that one surrounds the plate but misses outside. 2-2. It's grabbed by a fan down the left field line.
It's always a good sign when you get a good play in the stands early.
In there for strike 3. Markakis knew it. First K in the big leagues for Kyle Weiland is Nick Markakis.
And finding the corner again, this time the inside corner with the fastball will pick up the strikeout.
So 2 down in the first inning. Weiland was a pitcher for Falmouth of the Cape Cod Baseball League back in 2007. Here he is on the Fenway Park mound in 2011, making his major league debut. Here's Adam Jones, who looks at ball 1 inside. Jones coming into today's action with 13 homers, 48 runs batted in, and a .282 average. Swing and a miss on a fastball up, and it's 1-1. Terry Francona, who usually matches up a rookie pitcher with his veteran catcher Jason Veritek, has done it again today. No better way to ease a rookie in than to have this guy catch him, and that has been the theory for a long time. It's on the ground up the middle, but Pedroia is there. His throw to first is good. Kyle Weiland has 1 inning under his belt in the majors. It's 1-2-3. Red Sox are coming up. Check out the Red Sox starting 9 on Junior Announcer Day.
Thanks, Don. Hi, I'm Brandon Barrows of North Andover. Leading off for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Mr. Jacoby Ellsbury. At second base, Mr. Dustin Pedroia. The first baseman, Mr. Adrian Gonzalez. At third base, Mr. Kevin Youkilis. The DH, Mr. David Ortiz. In left field, Mr. Josh Reddick. The catcher, Mr. Jason Burtek. In right field, Mr. J.D. Drew. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Mr. Marco Scudero.
Nice job, Brandon. The starting lineup brought to you by New England Chevy Dealers. As Jacoby Ellsbury leads it off here in the bottom of the first inning. And a swing and a miss as Atkins able to get it by him. Mitch Atkins is on the mound today for the Orioles. His second start, no record, a 1.50 earned run average, and no decision at Texas. Gave up 1 run in 6 innings. Parts of 2 seasons with the Chicago Cubs. And misses in tight to Ellsbury, 1-2. 8 starts with the Norfolk Tides. He was 2-3 with a 3.11 earned run average. Well, it's hitting at .218 against him in the International League. On the ground up the middle and into center field. Leadoff single for Jacoby Ellsbury to set the table in the first.
Well, he continues to be on fire. A 5-game hitting streak. He gets the slider this time down with 2 strikes on him and takes it up the middle for the base hit to the right of Robert Andino.
The updated numbers with the base hit here to start the day in the first inning. Here's Dustin Pedroia hitting at .282, 10 home runs, 43 runs batted in. There's strike 1 from Atkins. Pedroia riding an 11-game hitting streak coming in, 341 during the 11 games. Second time this year that he's had an 11-game hitting streak.
See the 28 steals for Jacoby Ellsbury, caught 10 times.
Go over and Ellsbury diving back head first. The Red Sox playing day baseball. It's been good for them this year. They're 20-8 in 28 day games this season. Second best mark during the daytime in the majors. Yankees are 25-5. Ellsbury a little closer this time. Jacoby back in safely.
Number of pickoff attempts at first base. Ellsbury diving back. Gets the hand back in before the tag.
On the ground to third base. Reynolds to second for 1. On to first. It's off the mark and the ball is dropped. So they do get Ellsbury at second base, but Pedroia will reach at first.
Not the greatest feed from Reynolds to Andino at second base. He's able to make the play on the ground ball on the backhand, but then the throw's going to take the second baseman in toward the runner just a bit, and an errant throw at first base. Kind of got his footwork messed up around that second base bag. And Pedroia in safely at first.
So 1 out, 1 on for Adrian Gonzalez. It's at .352. 17 home runs, 77 runs batted in. What a first half it's been for Adrian in his first season in a Red Sox uniform. Leads the majors with 77 RBIs, 126 hits, 48 extra base hits, all tops in the majors. It's outside and it's 2-0. Most hits for the Red Sox prior to the All-Star break since 1946. He's got 126 moving past production of Boggs in '87, Garcia Parra in 2000, and Pedroia in '08. It's outside. He's ahead 3-0. Youkilis on deck, 1 out, 1 on in the Boston first inning. There's a strike, 3-1. Not a turnover for the Orioles this season. Atkins, the 13th player to make his Orioles debut this season. Showalter's team coming in at 36-51. They've lost 6 straight. And 11 of the last 12 as there's ball 4 to Gonzalez. Two on, 1 out, and Kevin Youkilis coming up. Youkilis at 282. 12 home runs, 61 runs batted in. He was 3 for 4 in the game last night, 2 doubles and a couple of runs driven in. Outside and low, ball 1. And Wieters headed out to talk to Atkins.
That first start that Atkins made against the Texas Rangers did not have a walk in that ball game. Already 1 here in the first inning and falling behind Kevin Youkilis.
Began the year in the DL with a strained left oblique. One of his first bullpen sessions in spring training. And started the year at Single A Frederick back in April. He's 25 years old. 1-0 is in there for strike 1, 1-1.
So far he's been featuring quite a few sliders.
Youkilis grounds it foul and is down 1-2. David Ortiz waiting on deck, 1 out here in the first. In tight, and it's 2-2. Joy at second base, Gonzalez at first base, 1 out in the first. Youkilis wraps it foul on the ground again. Red Sox as a team hitting at 277. That's tops in the majors. Batting average wise coming into today's action. Terry Francona's Red Sox with a 1-game lead over the Yankees in the American League East. On the ground at third base, Reynolds will knock it down and get nobody. Everybody's safe for the Red Sox.
Well, Reynolds has had a struggle down at third base this season. He's made 20 errors on the season. This ball hit to his left, right off the glove, gets behind him, and he has no play. It goes as a base hit for Kevin Youkilis.
Well, bases loaded, 1 out. Chance for the Red Sox to do some damage against Mitch Atkins here in this first inning. Big Papi at 304, 19 homers, 53 runs batted in. In the shift for the Orioles, the outfield shifted as well as Ortiz takes strike 1. David 5 for 11 in the series, a series in which he had a tussle, of course, with Kevin Gregg. Closer for the Orioles, and it's been an eventful series all the way around. And certainly for the Red Sox bats. There is strike 2, and it's 0-2.
Back-to-back fastballs by Atkins to quickly get ahead of Ortiz. No balls and 2 strikes. This fastball picking up the outside corner, almost identical spots.
It's up high, 1-2. David 1 for 6 with 2 walks in this category this season. Pedroia at third base, Gonzalez at second base, Youkilis at first, and 1 out. 1-2 is lined into center field, a base hit. Pedroia scores, and the Red Sox take a 1-0 lead. Big Papi drives in the game's first run.
Well, another fastball from Atkins. This ball on the outside part of the plate, and Ortiz hooks it into center field for the base hit. There's the fastball away, and Ortiz right back up the middle. Picks up his 54th RBI of the season.
Rick Adair, the pitching coach, out to talk to Atkins. He was given up 3 hits and a walk and now a run. Bases loaded, 1 out, and Josh Reddick coming up. Reddick had 414, 2 home runs and 14 runs batted in. Strike 1 over the outside corner. Reddick's had a great series, and 5 for 9 against the Orioles. One is in the air to left. Owen Reimel going back. It'll take him to the track. Carried very well as he makes the catch. Gonzalez will tag. Throw to third is not going to be in time, and a run scores 2-0. Almost a scenario there where Youkilis, had they been able to get him, would have been the 3rd out of the inning before the run had scored. Would have been very close, but instead Youkilis gets there safely. Gonzalez scores, and the Red Sox lead at 2-0.
Nice job by Josh Reddick getting a pitch, and he can lift and lift deep enough to get the run home. Here you see Gonzalez coming home. He's going to pick it up a little bit, as he does as he crosses home plate before that play at third.
So 2 down in the inning. Reddick picks up his 15th RBI of the season. And here is Jason Varitek with runners at the corners. There is strike 1. Jason at 244 to start the day. 5 home runs, 18 runs batted in. Jason with hits in 18 of his last 23 starts. Varitek 1 for 7 during the homestand here for the Red Sox. And the start here today, catching the rookie Kyle Weiland, who now has a lead in his major league debut after a 1-2-3 first. 2-1 is chop foul. Or was it? They tagged the bag. That is out number 3. Varitek said he fouled it off himself. He wants home plate umpire to check. The Orioles are coming off the field as Terry Francona is coming out. No indication from Foster, but Varitek definitely thought he fouled it off himself. He was backing out and getting ready for the next pitch. They're going to check with Jeff Nelson now. We'll see.
Take another look from the side and see if we can pick it up. Looks like it might have hit Varitek's foot.
No calls from the umpires down the line, and then Lee just picks it up and tags the bag.
Yeah, the play's going to stand as is.
And it will end the inning. The Red Sox come up with 2 runs and lead it 2-0. Talented athletes on Harry Aganis, legend and legacy. This special presentation of Aganis' life on the field and the continuing work of the Aganis Foundation is made possible by Eastern Bank. There's the second inning from Fenway Park. Red Sox get a pair of runs in the bottom of the first inning and a pretty strange ending to the bottom of the first. But, Jason Varitek ruled out. And play 3 unassisted for the final out of the inning. And he's on to inning number 2 on a beautiful day from Fenway Park and the blue skies above. And Jason's still talking it over with home plate umpire Marty Foster.
Well, we'll take one more look from the side. Very difficult to tell whether it hit his foot or did not. Third base umpire came in, Nelson. They conferred and they ruled the play as it happened.
Vlad Guerrero tries to hold up, cannot. Foul tips it into the catcher's mitt. Guerrero in the cleanup spot for the O's at 277. 7 home runs and 30 runs batted in. That's zipped outside, 1-1. Chop to third. It explodes on Youkilis. Kicks off and still has a play, and he makes it. Nice play by Youkilis. Stays with it. Guerrero is out number 1.
Yeah, once it bounced off Youkilis, I didn't think he was going to be able to track it down that far away from him, but he did, and he still had the play at first base to get Guerrero. Good hustle by Youkilis. And a nice stretch at first base by Adrian Gonzalez.
One down here in the second inning for Matt Wieters. Wieters at 267, 8 home runs and 34 runs batted in. Headed to the All-Star game representing the Orioles. This will skip in, and it's 3-0. We'll talk about the strikeouts for Weiland in the AAA for the Pawtucket Red Sox. He has 1 strikeout to the first 4 batters he's faced in the game. He got Nick Markakis looking in the first. There is strike 1, 3-1. Weiland has spent the entire year with the Paw Sox. His career action at the AAA level, going 8-6. It's outside, and he walks Wieters, first batter to reach today for the Orioles. All right, Jerry, you ready for the real Sean Thornton? Stanley Cup champion Sean Thornton?
Yes, the real one.
We think that's him.
Do we think or do we know?
No, we're pretty sure that that's him.
Okay.
The first guy we showed?
Yeah.
We don't know who he is.
Okay.
This is in the air to deep left. Reddick back looking up, and it is gone into the monster seats. Derek Lee with a 2-run home run to tie the game 2-2. So a walk and a home run, and it's tied 2-2.
Derek Lee picks up his 9th home run of the season. He turns around a wheeling fastball. Fastball inside and into the monster seats for the home run.
So 1 down here in the second inning. Mark Reynolds the batter. Here's ball 1 low and away. We'll see how Kyle Weiland reacts to giving up the 2-run home run, his first in the majors after he retired the first 4 batters he faced in the game, a walk and a blast. A 1-0, it's a swing and a miss.
What he does, he goes right back to the cut fastball on back-to-back pitches. There's the cutter again from Weiland.
Curveball this time, and it's in there for strike 2. Red Sox 5th pick, 108th overall in the 3rd round of the 2008 draft. In the air to right center field. Ellsbury headed back. It's into the triangle and jump up into the seats. A ground rule double. Mark Reynolds has got a 1-out double out to the triangle in right center.
Well, Reynolds gets himself an outside fastball, does not try to pull it, goes with it, and one hops it into the stands for the ground rule double. There's the fastball away, outside part of the plate. Good solid contact by Reynolds. And with 1 out, the Orioles have a man in scoring position. That ball bounces up into the stands.
So 1 down, Reynolds at second base, and here's Nolan Reimold. 258, 4 homers, and 12 runs batted in. Inside, ball 1. Reynolds starting 3 of the 4 games in his 4-game series. Felix P.A. started in left field in game 2. Holds up and takes ball 2, 2-0. In there for strike 1, 2-1. Did he go? No. As they check with Bill Welke, first base umpire, and it's 3-1. Jerry, the real question mark right now for the Red Sox, you're heading into the All-Star break, I guess, is the health of the starting rotation to start the second half. That's the thing I think you're most concerned about heading into the second half. Things are looking very good here in the first half. You're right where you should be in first place. This is on the ground to deep short. Scudero lays it out, throws to second base. That's the only shot he had that maybe Reynolds would come off the bag, but it's an infield hit for Reimold.
I agree with you, Don. There's no question about that. And the Red Sox have to get their starting rotation healthy. You certainly hope that Clay Buchholz can come back. Certainly John Lester good news on Beckett, I guess, today is the fact that he will be going to the All-Star game. But the Red Sox are going to need that rotation intact to do what they want to do, and that's to get to the postseason. And hopefully this time off, this week off, almost a week, we'll get some of these guys closer and closer to getting back into the rotation.
And hopefully the confidence is back again for John Lackey. Certainly looked that way last night, and very good outing his last of the first half. Very impressive here last night.
Yeah, it had to be a good feeling for Lackey coming off a very tough start here at Fenway Park, and then last night pitching a gem really against the Orioles, a team that he's had very good success against. Nice to see it happen here at home. Got a nice ovation from the fans as he left the ball game.
And Dino bloops one into shallow right. It'll fall for a hit. Reynolds being waved around. J.D. Drew's throw to the plate is going to be not in time. And the Orioles take a 3-2 lead. Robert Andino with a blooper into right field. It scores Mark Reynolds and puts the Orioles on top.
Yeah, it looked like Andino got jammed a little bit on that and just kind of pushed the ball out to right field, but it's good enough to get a run home. Pedroia going for it. Nobody can get it. J.D. Drew with the throw to home plate. That's not going to be in time. And the Orioles take the 3-2 lead.
First and third. Still one out in the inning. Walk and 4 straight hits now. Red Sox had a 2-0 lead coming into the inning, but Orioles have scored 3 times, and here's J.J. Hardy as Baltimore now will get their second look at Kyle Weiland. In there for strike 1 to Hardy. Popped out to Adrian Gonzalez in the first inning. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul, and it's 0-2. Little number in front of the plate. Out is Veritek to grab it, and he fires to first for the out. Up to second base goes Andino. No advance. Reimold is still at third base. Hardy's retired. 2 down.
Veritek there had to fight not only the baseball but the bat. Looked like the bat was out in his way as he had to charge in front of home plate. He was able to get around the bat, pick up the baseball, and get the out at first base.
So 2 down, second and third here for the Orioles. And a chance for Nick Markakis, who struck out looking against Kyle Weiland in the first inning.
Change up that time from Weiland. I believe that's the first one we've seen so far today.
In there for strike 1 on the breaking ball. 1-1. In tight at 93. 2-1. And the 6 pitches here in the inning for Weiland. Not out of it yet. Runners at second and third, 2 down. A 3-run inning for the O's. This is back up towards shortstop. Scudero on the run. The throw not in time. Run scores, but a throw to third is not in time. That was very close. The Orioles get their 4th run and take a 4-2 lead.
Well, good hustle play here by Adrian Gonzalez as he tries to go back to third base. He picks it out of the dirt. The throw across the diamond, but in safely as the base runner, just barely. Here's the throw to Kevin Youkilis. The hand just getting on the bag. Andino.
So first and third now. 2 down in the inning. An infield hit for Markakis has given the Orioles a 4-2 advantage. And Jones, the 9th member of the O's, to bat here in the 2nd inning. There's ball 1. There is action for the Red Sox. Alfredo Aceves starts to warm up. Outside, ball 2, 2-0. Line to left, and this will grab some wall. From third base comes Andino. Markakis heads to third as an errant throw comes back in. Gonzalez able to run it down. Another run for the Orioles, who now lead it 5-2. A 5-run 2nd inning so far for Baltimore.
That's that cut fastball again, and this time Adam Jones makes good solid contact. The line drive to left field on the cutter. And stays up just above the thigh. Throw back in from Reddick, got over the head of Pedroia, but it was backed up by Gonzalez.
Vlad Guerrero started the inning by grounding out to third. Now grounds to short. Scudero will go to second base, and he's safe. Run scores. Scudero flips underhanded. Instead of throwing it harder and in there quickly. Credit Adam Jones for getting in.
That's good hustle by Adam Jones, running hard all the way, and it gets his club a run. Looked like a little changeup that Scudero flipped to Dustin Pedroia at second base, and that's going to be the difference. A little bit slow on the flip to second base, and the run is safe.
So 6-2, the Orioles on top, and here's Matt Wieters. It's a base hit ruled on the plate for Guerrero and an RBI. Wieters walked and scored earlier in the inning. 11th member of the Orioles to bat here in the 2nd inning. This is in the air to center field. Jacoby Ellsbury drifting back. It'll take him to the track, battles the sun, and makes the catch out there that ends the inning. A tough one for Kyle Weiland. The Orioles score 6 times and take a 6-2 lead. Signature Bank of the Red Sox Television Network. Commitment, compassion, and love of the game. Find out what we're made of at easternbank.com. Great day in Boston today. Very comfortable conditions. Lots of sunshine. As Andre Agassi and Steffi Graf are here. Of course, Andre, yesterday in Newport, Rhode Island, inducted into the Tennis Hall of Fame. Congratulations to him, and enjoying the ballpark today. Lots of cotton candy going on there.
Looks good, too.
So we head to the bottom of the second inning. Orioles scoring 6 times on 7 hits off Kyle Weiland. Red Sox have to go to work here in the bottom of the second. J.D. Drew leads it off and fouls the first pitch down the left field line. Red Sox getting to Mitch Atkins for 2 runs in the first. Drew at .229, 4 homers and 21 runs batted in. Drew 0 for 7 in the series against the Orioles. Slaps it foul and is down 0-2. Kyle Weiland up to 45 pitches. So he faced 11 Orioles batters in the second inning and gave up 6 runs on 7 hits. 30th pitch for Atkins is inside, 1-2. New lease on life for Atkins, who gave up those 2 runs in the first. Drew fouls it off, still 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Drew, Scudero, and then Ellsbury to bat here in the bottom of the second as J.D. grounds one right side. Knocked down by Lee. Atkins covers for the out of J.D. Drew. First out here of the second inning. The Red Sox and Fenway Park will host the 6th annual Futures at Fenway minor league doubleheader presented by Xfinity on Saturday, August 20th. From on-field promotions to autograph sessions with the stars from both games, fans will be a part of the action all day long. Family-friendly prices start at just $5. Visit redsox.com/futures to get your tickets today. Marco Scudero takes strike 1. .259 average for Marco, 3 homers and 14 runs batted in. On the right field line, a foul ball.
You're talking about the weather, Don. This is about as good as he gets in New England today. Just a perfect day. No humidity. Temperatures in the 80s.
More of the same forecasted as this misses outside to Marco Scudero. In the air to left for Scudero. Does it have enough? It's up and it's gone. It does. Into the monster seats. Marco Scudero hits his 4th home run. It's now 6-3 Baltimore.
Now Scudero takes an inside fastball and gouts it out of the ballpark. Watch the location of this fastball here from Atkins inside, and Scudero able to keep it fair down that left field line. Number 4 on the season for Marco Scudero.
Hess and Hess Express are proud sponsors of the Red Sox and the Red Sox on Nesson. During the 2011 Red Sox season, Hess and Hess Express will donate $500 to the Pediatric Trauma Program at Children's Hospital Boston for every Red Sox home run. Hess and Hess Express committed to helping the cause. 4th home run of the year for Marco Scudero. Two of the 4 home runs he has have come here in July. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
One more look at that home run swing by Scudero, as he pretty much knew it had enough legs as he was rounding first base. Was he looking in the dugout? Somebody must have yelled at him.
One-two, misses up and in. Ellsbury reached on a single in the first inning. Ball 3, full count. In the air to shallow right, and Dino out, Markakis in. And the right fielder, Nick Markakis, handles out number 2. Well, tonight at 9, join the Sports Museum of New England at the 10th annual Tradition. This year's honorees include Larry Bird, Mike Lowell, Mickey Ward, Ty Law, and more. Experience the Tradition tonight at 9 on NESN. 2 down in the second inning for Dustin Pedroia, who reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning, came around to score as he takes strike 1. A couple of young guys going head to head here today. Mitch Atkins making his second major league start, and of course Kyle Weiland making his first appearance in the majors. Pedroia lifts it down the left field line. This will find its way foul. Up and away, 2-2. That foul will do it again, 2-2. Adrian Gonzalez on deck. Red Sox batting in the home half of the second inning. Two teams have combined for 9 runs so far here in the first 2. Inside, ball 3. Back-to-back full counts for Mitch Atkins. In the air to deep left field for Pedroia. Raimo looking up, and that is out of here. Dustin Pedroia hits his 11th home run of the year, brings the Red Sox closer. It's now 6-4 Orioles.
Now Pedroia's hit that Sports Authority sign a couple of times on this homestand. He gets a slider this time from Atkins and lifts it out of the ballpark. So the Red Sox battle back, right back in the ball game.
Third home run of the series for Pedroia. He's got 4 home runs in the last 6 games. 2 outs, base is empty. Adrian taps it down the first baseline, and it'll kick foul. Hess and Hess Express are proud sponsors of the Red Sox and the Red Sox on NESN during the 2011 Red Sox season. Hess and Hess Express will donate $500 to the pediatric trauma program at Children's Hospital Boston for every Red Sox home run. Hess and Hess Express, committed to helping the cause. So a solo shot for Scudero, solo shot for Pedroia. Now Adrian Gonzalez waiting on a 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Ball 3. There's a strike, full count.
Not the kind of pitch Gonzalez wants on a 3-1 count. A slider on the outside part of the plate. Nasty pitch.
Lines this into right field. Markakis headed back to the corner as Gonzalez heads for second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Well, he picks up the outside corner with a slider, then he comes back with a fastball inside, and Gonzalez is ready for it. Rattles it down around the boards out in right field. Markakis chases it down, and in scoring position at second base is Gonzalez.
Safe at second. Safe and secure, New York Life. Rick Adair, the pitching coach, headed out to talk to Mitch Atkins. Things are speeding up on him as well right now. And there's action in the pen. Jeremy Guthrie, right-hander, warming. Guthrie is supposed to start the first game of the second half against Cleveland Indians when the Orioles reconvene after the All-Star break, but here he is. Just in the second inning, 6-4 the score. There's Kevin Youkilis with 2 outs and Gonzalez at second base. There's ball 1. With an infield hit in the first inning. Red Sox have 6 hits. The Orioles have 7. So we play here in the second inning. Ball 2, 2-0. Back into the grandstand, out of play.
Youkilis, one of the Red Sox that'll be heading on a flight right after the game out to Arizona for the All-Star game.
Pitch 60. There's a breaking ball. It's in there for strike 2. 2-2. Now the stars in the back of the jersey, and Alex Rodriguez taken off the roster, knee problem. 2-2 is in the dirt. Yankees today are at home against Tampa Bay. They were scoreless in the 6th inning at Yankee Stadium. David Ortiz waits on deck. Youkilis fouls it off to the right. We'll do it again, 3-2. Youkilis hits it in the air to center field. Adam Jones going back at the wall. It is gone. 2-run home run, and just like that, game tied 6-6.
What an inning for the Red Sox. Scudero, Pedroia, Youkilis all homering. And that's going to be it for Atkins this afternoon. It's a fastball, middle plate. Euclid straightaway center field on the batter's eye.
A brand new game. 6-6, 3 home runs in the inning. Chases Mitch Atkins. Game tied. Seven hits, 6 runs. This day is over. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by New England Ford dealers. Jeremy Guthrie scheduled to make the start. The first game of the second half for the O's is in there in the second inning. 20th appearance, 3-11 his record, a 4.23 earned run average. Second relief appearance as David Ortiz takes ball 1. Into the shift go the Orioles. David with his single in the first inning. Outside, ball 2. Inning in 2/3, 7 hits, 6 runs. He walked 1 and did not strike anybody out. Ortiz grounds it foul, 2-2. Euclid's hitting a 2-run home run to tie the game. Solo shots for Scudero and Pedroia. 3 home runs in the inning. Fly ball to center field. Adam Jones going back onto the track to make the catch. That ends the inning. And the Red Sox able to come up with 4 runs and tie the game 6-6. p.m. with Dennis and Callahan on the WEEI Sports Radio Network and right here on NESN. Kevin Youkilis's 2-run shot ties the game 6-6, along with 2 other solo home runs. It's a 4-run bottom of the second inning and a brand new game now. Now Weiland back on the mound after facing 11 batters in the second inning and having a 6-run second at a 1-2-3 first. And here he is in the third inning. Derek Lee leading it off for the Orioles. Lee takes strike 1. With a 2-run home run in the second inning. Now sends one foul off to the right out of play. He's down 0-2. Breaking ball just missing and had Lee flinching. 2-2. Weiland about to throw his 50th pitch of the game. Lee lays off and it's a full count, 3-2. Mark Reynolds and Nolan Reimold after Lee strikes out. Second strikeout for Kyle Weiland. 1 down.
First strikeout came on a fastball to Markakis. This time a cut fastball to Lee to pick up the strikeout. Right at the bottom of the strike zone.
Pitching line brought to you by Ace Ticket. Weiland 2 1/3 now. 6 runs on 7 hits, a walk, 2 Ks. He's got 1 out here in the third inning and faces Mark Reynolds. Reynolds takes strike 1. Reynolds with a double in the second inning. It's in there for strike 2, 0-2. To curveball will just miss. 1-2. The 1-2. It's inside, almost hit him, and it evens up now at 2-2.
Cut fastball here that didn't cut.
Up and in, and that got part of his hand. He was going to head down to first base. Checking out that right hand of Reynolds. Still in a lot of pain.
No swing involved there either. That was a question. They were asking if there was a swing, but there was not a swing. Just a hit off the hand was Mark Reynolds.
They're going to stay in the game for the moment. A one-out hit batsman Alfredo Aceves starts to warm again. He was up last inning. As Weiland ready to work to Nolan Reimold. Swing and a miss for strike one. Reynolds gains his lead at first, one out. Reimold waiting on an 0-1. And that was in tight. He checks his swing and fouls it off. 0-2. Robert Andino waits on deck, one out in the third. On the ground at third base, Youkilis has got it. He goes to second for one, on to first for two. Around the horn they go in the double play that ends the top of the third. Game tied 6-6. Brick. Your unique message will be engraved onto a brick that will be placed inside the ballpark concourses at Gate B or Gate C. You'll also receive a free replica of the brick with a custom case to proudly display in your home or office. Visit redsox.com/bricks to get your brick today. 6-6 game as we head into the bottom of the third inning. And some shifting around here for the Orioles. Mark Reynolds is not going to stay in this game. So it'll be Andino, looks like, going from second to third. Andino now takes over third base for Reynolds, who was hit on the hand, and Blake Davis is now into the game at second base. There is Josh Reddick to lead it off in the third inning. Reddick had a sacrifice fly in the first, picked up his 15th RBI. There is ball one to Josh Reddick. There's a strike, 1-1. This one fouled back, 1-2. 95 that time from Guthrie.
Now, you just read a promo a little while ago, and later on in our show, be sure to stay tuned because Megan will be reading a promo as kind of a tradition here in the booth.
Today is Megan Severson's last day. Stage manager, of course, for the last 3 seasons. And she's getting ready to wrap it up here today. I think she should read all the promos. Why just one?
She'll be out of breath by the time the game's over.
2-2 is in the dirt. Reddick now, Varitek next, and Drew to bat here in the 3rd inning. Swing and a miss. Reddick strikes out. First K for Guthrie. There's one down here in the 3rd inning.
Well, Guthrie going up and away from Reddick with the fastball to pick up the strikeout.
One out for Jason Varitek. Jason grounded out first base in the 1st inning, 0 for 1. In the air to right center field, struck pretty well. Jones on the run back into the triangle. That'll jump up into the seats. A ground rule double for Jason Varitek. First base runner to reach against Jeremy Guthrie.
Varitek now 1 for 2 on the afternoon. That fastball was supposed to be away, but it stays middle of the plate, and Varitek one hops it into the stands for the ground rule double. Back toward the triangle in front of the Jordan's Furniture sign.
Third double in the last 4 games that Varitek has played in. He's at second with 1 out as J.D. Drew takes strike 1. J.D. grounded out to first baseman Derek Lee in the 2nd inning. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Down and in, 1-2 to Drew. Rays and Yankees are in the 7th now without a score at Yankee Stadium. Good pitching matchup there. CC Sabathia against James Shields. 1-2. 2-2. Drew hits it in the air to deep center field. Adam Jones going back at the wall. He leaps and makes the catch. So Drew gives it a ride to straightaway center, but he's out number 2.
Well, JD pretty good charge in that ball all the way back to the center field wall, but Adam Jones made it look easy. Very good jump on the baseball, reaches out to see how much room he's got, and picks it right off the padding of the wall.
So 2 down now here in the 3rd inning. Jason Varitek at second base and Marco Scudero the batter. Marco homered in the 2nd inning off Mitch Atkins. There's strike 1. Mitch Atkins, the starter today for the O's, went an inning and 2/3, giving up 7 hits, 6 runs, walk, and no strikeouts. Red Sox getting 2 in the 1st and 4 in the 2nd. Orioles had a very brief 6-2 lead. Kyle Weiland is gone the first 3 innings. 1-1 pitch is in there for strike 2. Scudero lines it down the right field line, foul.
It's like a Giants fan. Got the souvenir, surrounded by Red Sox fans.
Scudero fouls off another, still 1-2. Nice.
Yeah, 2 hands. 2 hands. You got an excellent chance.
Strike 3 call over the outside corner. That wraps up the 3rd inning. We played 3. Game tied 6-6. The hot sauce of the iconic wooden cap. Last night, John Lackey continued to have success against the Orioles in his career. He picked up the win, striking out 7 6 2/3 innings for his 6th win of the year, and 11th career against the O's. Flamethrower is brought to you by Cholula Hot Sauce, the hot sauce of the iconic wooden cap. And a nice night last night for John Lackey, back on track with a very good outing against the Orioles. And a nice way to finish up the first half of the season. Now back on the mound is Kyle Weiland into his 4th major league inning. Robert Andino to lead it off. Andino started at second base, but has shifted over to third with Mark Reynolds coming out of the game. There's ball 1 outside. Andino with a single in the 2nd inning, came around to score the Orioles' 5th run. And a big 6-run 2nd inning, sending 11 men to bat in the inning. 2-0. Three and 0. There's a strike, 3-1, and Dino thought he had ball 4. That's outside, and now he does. Down to first base with the second walk given up by Weiland in his outing. It's time for a game break in Tom Caron. TC? Lead runner on here in the 4th inning. Thanks, Tom. Red Sox and Orioles tied up 6-6. J.J. Hardy batting with Robert Andino at first base, and nobody out here in the visiting half of the 4th. Hardy takes ball 1. J.J. Hardy has popped out to first. The number in front of the plate was thrown out by Jason Varitek, so 0 for 2 so far in the game. Minnesota Twin and Milwaukee Brewer. There goes the runner at first to swing and a miss, and the throw is a good one, and out. At second base is Andino.
Now both Varitek and Saltalamacchia throwing very, very well in this series. Breaking ball away, throw right on the money. And Pedroia there to make the tag. Dina tried to get his hand around the tag, but could not do it as Pedroia applies the tag.
Hardy lifts a fly ball to short right. J.D. Drew coming in, battled the sun and put it away. 2 down. I want to remind you to follow the Red Sox with the MLB.com At Bat 11 app for your iPhone, iPad, Android, or BlackBerry. Live audio, pitch-by-pitch tracking, video highlights, and more. Text At Bat to 31826 or visit RedSox.com for details. So 2 down here in the 4th inning. Nick Markakis is coming up. He struck out looking in the 1st inning, singled to drive in a run, and scored a run in the 2nd inning. That's a strike over the outside corner. Now Weiland about to throw his 70th pitch in his major league debut. And it's ball 1 to Markakis. This is sharply hit and a hop picked up by Scudero at short. Throw is good, and the inning is over. We have played 3.5 from Fenway. Game tied 6-6.
Simmons talks to Josh Beckett and Theo Epstein. We'll run down the Major League plays of the week and much more. Catch the Ultimate Red Sox Show today after Red Sox final.
Nice job, Megan. That was good.
Well, Megan going on to bigger and better things down in Florida. On-air talent. I'll tell you, we've had a lot of stage managers that have gone on to be very successful in the TV business.
Had quite a run.
Yeah. Megan will be next. Look out, Florida.
6-6 game as we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. There is strike one to Jacoby Ellsbury. Ellsbury singled in the first, flied out to right in the second inning. 1-for-2 day as he chops one foul. Guthrie came into the game in the second inning. He has given up one hit so far, and it's been a real struggle for Guthrie this season. For the Orioles, he is 3-11 with a 4.23 earned run average. And all that is certainly his fault this season in what has been a very difficult year for the Orioles. Did he go? No, says Jeff Nelson, third base umpire, and it's 1-2. It's outside, 2-2. Pedroia on deck, then Adrian Gonzalez to bat here in the bottom of the fourth inning. This is off the glove of Guthrie, stays with it and flips to first for the out. Well, the Red Sox powering up in the second inning as they get 3 home runs. A solo shot from Marco Scutaro gets it started. Then Dustin Pedroia with his 11th home run, 3rd home run of the series. And the 2-run shot for Kevin Youkilis that tied the game 6-6. Pedroia takes ball 1 in the dirt.
You all right?
I think so. I was just attacked by a very large bug.
A bug?
Yes. It's enormous. It's almost like a bird. 30th pitch of relief for Guthrie.
Looked like a fly to me.
All I know is it was enormous. It was headed right for my dome. In there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Boy, reached on a fielder's choice in the first and the home run in the second inning as he takes ball 3. Great series for Pedroia, 6 for 14. 3 home runs in the series, and now a total of 11. As he takes strike 2. Yankees have taken a 1-0 lead against Tampa Bay in the 8th. As Pedroia fouls it off to the right, now to play. The Yankees win today and a Red Sox loss, and there'll be a tie atop the American League East at the midpoint. Three-two pitch. Pedroia fouls it straight back. Pedroia lines it down the left field line. It's a fair ball. Into the corner. Nolan Reimold over to play it. Pedroia over to second base with a one-out double.
That was a slider he hit for a home run back in the second inning. Another slider, this time from Guthrie. And he takes it right down that left field line. It's the breaking ball that stays inside. Pedroia all over it. He goes into the break on fire.
So one out, Pedroia at second base, and Adrian Gonzalez coming up. His 6-6 game in the fourth inning. Ball one. Guthrie throwing hard, 96 miles an hour. That's away, 2-0. Adrian with a walk and a double so far today. He's scored 2 runs. Gonzalez to left, and it's in for a base hit. Pedroia takes third. And it's first and third with one out. Second hit of the day, third time he's been on.
A walk, a double, on a base hit on a changeup. Great job of staying back there by Adrian Gonzalez. Gets the changeup away, goes to the opposite field, drops it in front of Reimold, and Pedroia advances to third base.
So one out, first and third, and Kevin Youkilis coming up. He shot an infield hit in the first inning, then hit the 2-run shot in the second that tied the game. And that hits Youkilis. Bases loaded.
And both sides have been warned again, and here comes Buck Showalter to question that warning.
That wasn't even a fastball, was it?
I don't.
It was a changeup.
Yeah, I mean, really.
Hit him with a changeup.
There's just been so much tension in this series that it's not taking long for umpires to try to take charge, but there was no intent there from Guthrie to hit Kevin Youkilis.
Not to load the bases in a 6-6 game. There's a change.
Yep.
So bases loaded, one out. And a chance here for David Ortiz. Here's ball one. Ortiz, a big swing and a miss, 1-1.
Excellent change up there by Guthrie. Big Poppy sitting on a fastball, and that 1-0 count, doesn't get it, gets the off-speed pitch and is out in front of it.
Second at bat of the day, bases loaded for Ortiz. In the first, he singled with the bases loaded. Now here he is in the fourth. And takes ball two. Ortiz, it's a number foul, and it's 2-2. Ortiz fouls it back, 96 and in, still 2-2. It's time now for today's AT&T trivia question. Which two current Red Sox have been MVPs of the All-Star game? I'll be answer for you a little bit later. Bases loaded, one out. David Ortiz, 1 for 2 today. And a battle here with Jeremy Guthrie in the bottom of the 4th inning in a 6-6 game. Pedroia at third, Gonzalez at second, Youkilis at first. And Ortiz fouls it off to the left out of play. All three, full count. Ortiz takes the walk and the Red Sox take the lead. From third base comes Pedroia, and it's 7-6 Boston. Second RBI of the day for Ortiz. Bases reloaded, one out, and Josh Reddick coming up. A sac fly in the first inning to pick up his 15th RBI. Struck out swinging in the third. And here he is for the third time. It's the 4th inning. Hops it up, sending the shortstop Hardy. And in comes Reimold. It's Reimold who makes the catch, 2 down.
Reddick a little bit anxious with the bases loaded that time. A changeup on the first pitch that he pops up. And certainly not deep enough to get that run home from third base.
Jason Birkin warming in the pen for the Orioles. Next pitch should be the 50th in relief for Jeremy Guthrie. Veritek with a swing and a miss for strike one. Orioles have not yet won at Fenway Park this year. They're 0-4 coming into this game today. It's been a tough trip. The one is outside, and the count 1-1. Orioles losing 2 out of 3 in Atlanta to begin the trip. They get swept in 3 games in Texas. Then have dropped the first 3 games of this series and now trail in game 4. They've lost 11 of the last 12 games. Veritek goes around.
Change up that time to Veritek, and pretty clear there that he did go around. He shakes his head no, but the call does not go his way.
Down and in, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Elevates at 97 and strikes out Veritek to end the inning. Red Sox get the go-ahead run. Lead at 7-6 at the end of 4. families by donating $1,000 for every home run Adrian hits this season to select Habitat for Humanity affiliates in eastern Massachusetts. Fifth inning back at sunny Fenway Park, where the Red Sox have taken a 7-6 lead of the Orioles. Red Sox trailed at one point in this game 6-2, but now on top 7-6. As Kyle Weiland has a lead as he heads into the fifth inning and tries to become eligible to win his first major league game. As he allowed 6 runs in the second inning, but has been scoreless in the other innings as he gets ready to deal with 3, 4, and 5 in the Orioles order. Adam Jones, Vladimir Guerrero, and Matt Wieters. So Adam Jones to lead it off here in the top of the fifth. Jones grounded out in the first inning, singled to drive in a run in the second inning. Picked up his 49th RBI. There's ball one away. Ball 2, 2-0. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1. The Yankees and Rays are in the ninth now. Yankee Stadium with New York on top 1-0. Jones rattles this out towards deep left center field. It is off the wall, and the ricochet gets away from Ellsbury and bounces over towards right center. So Jones just keeps on going, and he will round third base and twist his ankle. Slipped off the bag and rolled it. It is a triple, but Jones coming up lame.
Jones right there gets the fastball from Weiland and takes it off that left field wall. Down the bounce you're going to see is going to go up over the head of Jacoby Ellsbury. By the time he tracks it down, Adam Jones well on his way to third base. And there you see the slip on the bag. He has to crawl back to the third base bag.
He's all right, and at third base representing the tying run with nobody out. Vladimir Guerrero, who is 1 for 2, grounded out in the second inning and also singled in the second inning, batting twice. A pop-up foul and out of play. Inside, 1-1. Trying to come back in again. And it hits Guerrero on the hand. Guerrero not happy at all. Another Oriole hit in the hand, and they're going to eject Weiland.
Oh, jeez.
There have already been warnings passed out. Another Orioles hit in the hand, and Weiland is tossed.
Yeah, that's too much for me. I mean, you got to have a feel for the game, for crying out loud.
There is no way he's doing that on purpose.
There's no way Guthrie was hitting this trying to hit Youkilis with a changeup, and there's no way Weiland right there was trying to hit Vlad Guerrero. I mean, you got to have a feel for the game. And that was not intentional right there. That's a changeup that hits him off the elbow. This kid just wild inside right there, gets Guerrero. And if the umpire thinks he was throwing at him and throws him out of the game, that's just absolutely ridiculous.
So it'll be Alfredo Aceves who's coming into this game. Two more hit batters as Reynolds is hit in the hand and he had to leave the game. As Mark Guthrie on a changeup hits Kevin Youkilis, and that's when warnings are handed out. Marty Foster handing them out and then ejecting Weiland here. And a pitch that hits Vlad Guerrero. So that is a day for Kyle Weiland. 4+ innings, 8 hits. Responsible for the 2 men on. Orioles have runners at first and third, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. And into the game is Alfredo Aceves. Red Sox on top right now, 7-6, but the Orioles are threatening here in the top of the 5th. And Alfredo in for his 24th game of the year, 3-1 with a 3.60 earned run average.
How about that? Your major league debut and you get thrown out of the game for supposedly intentionally hitting somebody. I mean, come on.
Terry Francona was also ejected.
Yeah, the manager goes too.
So automatic ejection of Francona. So DeMarlo Hale in charge now. Third time Terry Francona has been ejected. First and third, nobody out. And Matt Wieters, the batter, he's walked and flat out to center. Inside for ball 1. That's in there for strike 1-1. Yankees have beaten Tampa Bay. So they're a half game back of the Red Sox right now. Red Sox and Orioles play here in the 5th inning from Fenway. It's outside, ball 2, 2-1. Sebas, who's done 2+ innings of relief 8 times this year. Had 2 perfect innings on Thursday night against the Orioles. Wieters fouls it off Veritek, and it's 2-2. Triple for Jones to begin the inning. Guerrero hit by a pitch. 1st and 3rd, nobody out. Veritek has no idea what Sebas wants to throw. He's gone through several signs and now ready at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Worked out well. He struck out Wieters, 1 down.
They wanted the cutter away is what Aceves did. He finally got it. It was not away, but it was down in the zone and no contact by Wieters.
So 1 out, and it brings up Derek Lee. Veritek reeling off some signs for the infielders with runners at 1st and 3rd. Lee hit a 2-run home run in the 2nd inning. Struck out swinging in the 3rd. 1 for 2 day for the Orioles' first baseman. Ball 1. Jones at 3rd base. Vladimir Guerrero across the diamond at 1st base. 1 out in the 5th. It's ball 2, 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1. He fouls it off and evens the count at 2-2. Sebas coming into a 1st and 3rd, nobody out situation. Strikes out Matt Wieters. Now it's a count of 2-2 to Derek Lee. Runner goes, and a pitch fouled off to the right out of play. Guerrero took off.
Guerrero does not have a stolen base on the season, but did go on that 2-2 count.
Lee with a swing and a miss, and Aceves strikes him out. Back-to-back Ks for Aceves.
Ellie got Wieters on a cut fastball. It's a changeup that he gets Lee on. So still 1st and 3rd, but now with 2 outs. Back-to-back strikeouts by Aceves.
No 2 down. Blake Davis batting for the first time. He took over at 2nd base. And Mark Reynolds had to come out of the game after being hit with a pitch in the hand. And moved Andino from 2nd base to 3rd base. And Davis wraps it foul for strike one. He's 2 for 9 on this current trip for the Orioles and makes his first appearance of this series. There goes Vlad again, and it's a foul ball again for Davis.
That time Davis taking it off the foot on the foul ball. It's been a methodical game so far.
The 0-2 is up and away, 1-2. Kyle Weiland responsible for the 2 men on. Jones at third, Guerrero at first. Sevis has come into this game and struck out Wieters and Lee. And now ahead of Blake Davis, 1-2. Down and in, and it evens at 2-2. In the air to left field. Reddick moves over to make the catch to end the fifth. So out of a jam there. Nice job by a 7-6 Red Sox. In the New England region 2 years in a row by J.D. Power and Associates. Find out more of what we're made of at easternbank.com. Well, we head to the home half of the fifth inning. It's 7-6 Red Sox on top of the Orioles. And out of a big jam is Alfredo Aceves, retiring all 3 batters he faced coming into the game in a first and third nobody out situation. Guthrie back on the mound again. He's been in the game since the second inning. Here he is to start the fifth, and J.D. Drew leads it off. There's strike one over the outside corner. Drew is 0 for 2. He's grounded out to first base and flied out to the warning track in center field. Now hits a two-hopper to second base. Blake Davis has got it. There's one down in the bottom of the fifth. It's time now for the answer to today's AT&T trivia question. Which two current Red Sox have been MVPs of the All-Star game? And J.D. Drew's one of them, Carl Crawford the other. Crawford took home the award in 2009 as a member of the Rays. Robbed a go-ahead home run with Jonathan Papelbon on the mound. It was 1 for 3 at the plate. Drew took home the honor the year before at Yankee Stadium, last year of Yankee Stadium. It was 2 for 4 with a 2-run home run that tied the game in the 7th inning. Red Sox have had 4 players named All-Star Game MVPs. J.D. Drew, Pedro Martinez, Roger Clemens, and Carl Yastrzemski. There have been 3 two-time winners in the history of the All-Star Game. Willie Mays won it twice. Steve Garvey and Cal Ripken Jr. winning the honor on 2 occasions. It's outside to Marco Scutaro, and it's 2-1. All wrapped up now is Mark Reynolds. And hit on the hand. It's on the corner, and it's 2-2. Scutaro didn't like it. He also didn't like strike 3 last time he was up in the 3rd inning in the same general area. Up and away, full count.
Nice to see Rich Hill with that left arm back in action. Must be feeling better.
On the ground, the shortstop. Hardy to his left, plants and throws, and Scutaro's out number 2. 4 in a row now retired by Jeremy Guthrie. It's time now for a look at the road ahead, brought to you by Safeco Insurance. Tomorrow in Arizona, the festivities kick off this year's All-Star Game. The Red Sox will have 5 representatives, including David Ortiz, be looking to defend his home run derby crown. He'll be joined by Josh Beckett, to be making his 3rd All-Star appearance. Adrian Gonzalez will be making his 1st in the Midsummer Classic and his 4th appearance overall. Jacoby Ellsbury, the AL leader in steals, first-time All-Star, selected by the players, and Kevin Youkilis making his 3rd trip to the Midsummer Classic, replacing Alex Rodriguez on the roster. So 2 down here in the 5th inning. Jacoby Ellsbury fouling a pitch off. 0-1 the count. Ellsbury singled back in the 1st inning. Since then, he's flied out to right, grounded back to the mound. Down the left field line, foul and out of play. Red Sox have 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors. The Orioles 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. Inside, 2-2. Some of the fans want Jeremy Guthrie thrown out of the game for a pitch inside.
That ball was too close.
2-2 pitch. That is way outside. Full count. That's away, and it's a 2-out walk for Jacoby Ellsbury. Second walk given up by Guthrie, the 3rd walk allowed by Orioles pitching.
Now we'll see here if Ellsbury, with 28 steals, tries to get in a scoring position quickly for Dustin Pedroia.
There's strike 1. Pedroia has reached on a fielder's choice, homered, with a solo shot in the 2nd inning, his 3rd home run of the series. They doubled and scored in the 4th inning. Throw to first, and Ellsbury diving back. This will be the 70th pitch in relief for Jeremy Guthrie. Throw to first, and Ellsbury diving back again and almost threw that one away.
Yeah, had that ball been on target, that might have been a pretty close play at first base. Caught Ellsbury with a half a step towards second.
There's strike two. Action in the pen. Michael Gonzalez is up for the Orioles. Their starter today, Mitch Atkins, went just an inning and 2/3. Their scheduled starter on Thursday was Jeremy Guthrie, and he came into the game in the second inning. That's away, and it's 1-2. In the dirt, and it's 2-2. J.D. Drew grounded out to second base. Marco Scutaro bounced to short. A walk for Jacoby Ellsbury. With 2 outs here in the 5th inning, and a count of 2-2 to Dustin Pedroia. Left-hander Gonzalez swarming in the pen, and you get Adrian Gonzalez coming up. Wonder if this is the last batter for Guthrie, but he strikes out Pedroia. It ends the 5th inning. We played 5-7-6 Red Sox.
Not just how you're covered, it's how you're treated. And as Sever's last inning getting some big strikeouts, one on Wieters on a cut fastball, then he got Lee on a changeup, and then the line drive to left field to end the ball, to end the inning, and the Orioles did not score.
So we head now to the top half of the 6th inning. Alfredo Aceves back out there again. It'll be Nolan Reimold leading it off here for the Orioles. And Robert Andino and J.J. Hardy. Reimold 1 for 2. Infield hit and has bounced into a double play. In there for strike one. It's a line on Kyle Weiland today. 4+ innings, 8 hits, 6 runs. Walked 2, struck out 2 in his major league debut. A tough time in the 2nd inning. He threw 33 pitches and gave up 6 runs. 0-1 pitch. It's tap foul, and it's 0-2. One and two to Nolan Reimold. Sevis finally ready. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. 94-mile-an-hour fastball that he gets by Reimold. It's a third strikeout for Sevis and 4 batters.
Yeah, Sevis climbing the ladder that time against Reimold. The fastball up out of the strike zone, but he can't stay off it. 3 strikeouts since coming in the game.
One down here in the 6th inning. Robert Andino takes a curveball in there for strike 1. Andino singled in the 2nd and walked in the 4th. And it's a fly ball to center field. Jacoby Ellsbury is out there in center. 2 down in the inning. Friday night following Red Sox first pitch. Join us for Red Sox Game Day Live presented by Uno's with Randy Scott at 6:30. We have a full preview of the Red Sox series with the Rays as the Sox open the second half of the season with a 3-game set in Tampa. Plus the Boston Globe's Peter Abraham will have the latest news and notes from the Red Sox clubhouse. Our live coverage begins Friday at 6 only on NESN. 2 down in the 6th inning for J.J. Hardy. Hardy drives one foul down the left field line. And he's down 0-1. Hardy 0 for 3. He's popped out to first, hit a number in front of the plate and fly to right. On the ground left side. Youkilis can't get it. Scutaro can, and the throw's in time. How about Alfredo Sevis? He has retired all 6 batters he's faced coming into this game at 7-6 Red Sox.
Auction Brian Jacobs offshore striper fishing. When Madfish discovers Brian is a Giants fan, they add football-style scoring to the trip. Catch the fishing and the fun tonight at 7 on the Charlie Moore Outdoors.
Nice job, Meg. So you head to the bottom of the 6th inning at Fenway Park. It's 7-6. Red Sox on top of the Orioles. We extend all over, Jerry, and we'd like to say hello to our friends Hans and Jim in Norway.
Yes, hi Hans, hi Jim. Hope you're enjoying the ball game in Norway.
Last of the 6th inning, Adrian Gonzalez about to face the new pitcher Michael Gonzalez. His 32nd appearance, 1-1 with a 5.58 earned run average. 30 2/3. He has 28 Ks, and it's hitting at .302 against him. Adrian Gonzalez has been on base 3 times today as he takes ball 1. Walked in the first inning, doubled and scored in the second, and then singled in the 4th. Red Sox would lead it 7-6. Have left a total of 7 men on base. In there for strike 2 and 1. Jeremy Guthrie came in and he went 3 1/3, giving up 3 hits and a run. He's currently on the hook. Walked 2 and struck out 4 batters. 2-1 is sent foul. 2-2. Orioles starter today, Mitch Atkins, lasting just an inning and 2/3. Gave up 6 runs. 2-2 is fouled off again. Kevin Youkilis waits on deck, then David Ortiz. Swing and a miss. Elevates at 95. Gonzalez can't get it. 1 down in the 6th inning.
Now, first time they've been able to get Gonzalez today. He had walked, had a double single, but now the strikeout on a high fastball. And you see that follow through by Gonzalez, the pitcher, Gonzalez, as he really falls off to that third base side.
One down in the 6th inning for Kevin Youkilis. Youkilis singled in the first inning, hit a 2-run home run in the second, which at the time tied the game 6-6, and was hit by a pitch in the 4th inning. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Two and 2 to Kevin Youkilis. Arbor Coat exterior stain by Benjamin Moore, a revolutionary waterborne stain that outperforms the best oil-based stains on the market. Find Arbor Coat at your local Benjamin Moore retailer. Youkilis with a swing and a miss. Michael Gonzalez with back-to-back Ks. 2 down in the 6th inning.
And got Gonzalez on a fastball up in the zone. He gets Youkilis on a changeup down in the zone.
Two down for Big Papi, who singled in the first inning, flied out in the second, and walked in the 4th. Lifts a fly ball down the left field line, foul. This one is thrown behind Ortiz, and Gonzalez is ejected. Here we go again. Just when you think this thing is over, it comes back again.
Well, that means Showalter's got to go too, both pitcher and manager. This one way behind David Ortiz.
This sets up an interesting future game-wise with the Red Sox and Orioles with lots of games left in the season series. And Gonzalez tossed from this game. And as you said, Buck Showalter automatically tossed from this game. He's not backed up his stuff yet.
To this point, I didn't agree with any of them. That one I do agree with. Not just because it's on the Red Sox side, but that was very obvious from Gonzalez.
Yes. The one that...
This is becoming borderline ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, the first one on the changeup.
No way.
Yukos get in on, there's no chance. That's with warning start today. So it started wrong. And then Marty Foster really did not have much of a feel for the game with the ejection of rookie Kyle Weiland.
No feel.
And then now this, and this clearly the first obvious one of the day. And Gonzalez is out for the day, and Buck Showalter gone. We will step aside with the new pitcher coming in. It's 7-6 Red Sox. Continues today as Boston's young guns participate in their first team scrimmage. Randy Scott sits down with Bruins first-round draft pick Dougie Hamilton. Plus, they'll take a look back at the week that was with the plays of the week. All this and much more on NESN Daily tonight at 10, only on NESN. Well, Michael Gonzalez ejected from the game, throwing behind David Ortiz.
Now, this is what's going on so far in this ball game today. And again, I mean, maybe it's me, but certainly I didn't think that was intentional. Unfortunately for Reynolds, he hurt his hand. That was not intentional from Guthrie on a changeup. I don't think that was intentional. I do think the final one here was the one that went way behind Ortiz.
Yeah, pretty hard to argue this.
I think we got it right. I really think we got it right. Right up to this last one here.
So, Jason Birkin is now in the game for the Orioles, their fourth pitcher of the day. His 25th appearance, 1-2. As he deals to Ortiz. That is strike two. It's 1-2. Ortiz waves at that and strikes out to end the inning. So the Orioles strike out the side. 7-6 Red Sox at the end of 6. to the top half of the 7th inning. Nick Markakis to lead it off. Alfredo Aceves back on the mound again. And there's ball 1 to Nick Markakis. 1 for 3 today with an RBI single. Part of the 6-run second inning for the Orioles. Had a 6-2 lead at 1 point today. Red Sox have Daniel Bard up in the pen. A 1-0 pitch. Markakis takes strike 1. Markakis fouls it off, and it is 1-2. Aceves ready with a 1-2 pitch. Markakis grounds it to second on a 1-hop to Pedroia. And there's one down here in the 7th inning. Well, immediately following the game, stay with us for WB Mason's Extra Innings Live with TC Jim and Tony Lee. Get a breakdown of Kyle Weiland's Major League debut, including his take on today's performance. Also have the manager's perspective in the From the Press Room segment. It's all coming up right after the game on WB Mason Extra Innings Live. 1 out in the 7th inning, and Adam Jones is the batter. Jones with 2 hits today. A singled and tripled. Tripled to lead off the 5th, but did not score in that inning. There is ball 1 outside. Jones with an RBI, as I mentioned, back in the 2nd inning. And now 49. First half of the season for Adam Jones. This will be the 30th pitch for Alfredo Aceves. Jones got time as he backs out. This one fouled back, 1-1.
Looks like Felix Pierre has come out on deck to hit for Guerrero. Remember, Guerrero got hit last time up in the hand. So it looks like he's going to be out of the ball game.
Jim Johnson is up in the pen for the Orioles. Jones fouls it off, and it's 1-2. Alfredo Aceves committed this game, retired all 7 Orioles he has faced since coming in. 3 by way of the K. Aceves ready with a 1-2 pitch. And time called. Jones gets it and backs out. Two and two. Two pitch to Adam Jones. It is fouled off to our right and out of play. 2-2.
Jim Hunter.
Look at Joe up and out of the seat.
Joe reaching over. Mike Flanagan on the left. Jim Hunter on the right. Orioles announce crew.
Jones hits it on the ground to short. Scuderos to his left has got it. The throw is just in time. And there's 2 down in the 7th inning. So, 2 outs in the inning. The base is empty, and Felix PA is going to pinch hit here for Guerrero. You've got a start in game 2 of the series in left field. 225 average, no homers. First pitch from Aceves is in there for strike 1. PA takes ball 1, and it's 1-1. Aceves has retired all 8 batters he's facing coming into the game. There's Matt Wieters waiting on deck. Here's a 1-1 pitch to Felix PA. And he grounds it foul by the Red Sox dugout, shy of it. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Aceves is fouled off to left out of play. Hangs at 1-2. Daniel Bard continuing to warm in the pen. The 1-2 pitch. Inside, and it's 2-2. This will be the 40th pitch thrown by Alfredo Aceves. Done a fantastic job since coming into the game. Retired all 8 Orioles he's faced. Deals with the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball for strike 3. Freezes PA. And ends the top of the 7th. It's 7-6. Red Sox on top.
Hampton Comes Alive 35 Tour at MGM Grand at Foxwoods on Saturday, July 16th. For tickets, visit foxwoods.com or ticketmaster.com.
Red Sox on top, 7-6. Well, in the part of the pregame meeting with Terry Francona, he was asked today about some of the things that he likes from this first half of the season, and this is what Terry had to say before the game.
Albers coming out of the bullpen has really been nice for us. I mean, certainly the play of Ellsbury, because we said all along, if we could get Jacoby in that one, leadoff spot and have him click, we're a better team. Well, that certainly happened. The health of Petey and Uke, and Gonzi, they're three guys that are coming off of some pretty big, decent surgeries, and they have missed basically no time. That's been really big for us. We haven't clicked on all cylinders either, which is kind of exciting to me.
Terry Francona was brought to you by Bigelow Tea, Terry Francona's green tea of choice, which you may be enjoying right now because he is ejected from this game, as is Buck Showalter. As we play along to the bottom of the 7th inning, new pitcher on for the Orioles. 5th pitcher of the day for Baltimore, Jim Johnson, appears in his 40th game, 5-2, with a 2.63 earned run average, 33 strikeouts, 10 walks, and opponents hitting at .254 against Jim Johnson. He was ejected a couple of nights ago, along with Jared Saltalamacchia, both coming from the bullpen, and both ended up getting ejected in the tussle on the field. Josh Reddick leading it off here for the Red Sox, as Jason Birkin incidentally threw to one batter. He struck out Ortiz last inning, and that was the only batter he would face, as Michael Gonzalez was tossed from the game with 2 outs in the 6th. Reddick today has sac fly, struck out, and flied out to left. Reddick trying to bunt his way on, fouls it off. Lost in all this is kind of you got a very close game going on right now. Just a 1-run lead for the Red Sox.
Yeah, 1-run ball game. Aceves doing a tremendous job out of the bullpen to keep the Oriole offense down.
Tiring all 9 batters he's faced today. Ball and 2 strikes to Reddick. Jim Johnson getting it up there at 97 miles an hour. This is chopped down the first baseline, foul. Jason Varitek, then J.D. Drew expected in the inning. Swing and a miss. Reddick strikes out. There's 5 straight strikeouts for Orioles pitching. 1 down.
That time on the changeup, Johnson comes with the off-speed pitch. No contact by Reddick. Second time today that he has struck out. Also had that sacrifice fly back in the first inning.
So 1 down here in the 7th inning. Jason Varitek coming up. Grounded out in the first. Doubled in the 3rd, and then struck out swinging in the 4th inning. Hits it in the air down the left field line towards the corner, and it'll be a fair ball. Reimold over to play it. A little bobble out there. Varitek will cruise into second base with a 1-out double. His second double of the afternoon.
2 for 4 afternoon for Varitek. This time slicing the ball down that left field line, keeping it in fair territory and getting in the scoring position with 1 out. Fastball, that uppercut swing, and a slice down the left field line.
So 1 out. Varitek is at second base. J.D. Drew stands in and takes strike 1. J.D. 0 for 10 in the series against the Orioles. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. It's been quite a series for the Red Sox before they head into the All-Star break against the Orioles. His offensive numbers: 11 home runs, 31 runs scored in 3+ games. Trying to make it a clean 4-game sweep of the Orioles. Going to grab some insurance here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 1 out. Drew grounds it foul. Boston Red Sox baseball on NESN is brought to you by Southwest Airlines. One out, bottom of the 7th inning. Jason Varitek at second base. Drew will slice it foul. Two and two. Chopped up over the mound, coming from short is Hardy. His throw is going to be late. Drew will reach, and taking third is Varitek. Infield hit for J.D. Drew.
Well, the Red Sox today have had a couple of infield hits. That ball just tapped over the mound. It's a changeup that had Drew off balance. But once it gets out to Hardy, it's too late to make the play at first base.
Base hit for J.D. Drew. First and third, one down. And Marco Scudero, the batter. A home run in the 2nd inning. His 4th home run of the year. Since then, he has struck out and grounded out. 1 for 3 day. Look to third. A glance at first. Doesn't throw to either venue. Seven but missing. Yankees have already won today. They beat Tampa Bay 1-0 at home. Half a game back of the Red Sox now. And Red Sox trying to hold on. His lead atop the American League East heading into the break. There's a strike, 1-1. Fouled off, and it's 1-2. Another fastball from Johnson. 3 straight to Scudero. Operating the 96 to 97 mile per hour range. Varitek at third base, Drew at first base. 1 out in the home half of the 7th inning. Seven but missing. 2-2. This one fouled straight back, and it hangs at 2-2.
That's a changeup right there that time from Johnson, and that changeup at 90 miles an hour. Scudero fouling it back.
just away, full count. Johnson struck out Reddick to begin the inning. The double for Varitek into the left field corner. J.D. Drew reaches on an infield hit. So first and third, one down. Scudero now. Ellsbury next here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Johnson ready with a 3-2, but he'll bluff to third, look to first, doesn't throw to either locale. Scudero fouls it off. Pedro Viola warming in the pen. Eighth pitch of the at-bat is coming up for Marco Scudero. Scudero hits it on the ground at third base. Coming home with it is Andino, and they get Varitek hung up. Andino will run him down and tag him out.
Now you don't want to allow the double play to end the inning, so that's why Varitek goes in that situation, gets caught in the rundown, eventually tagged out. But the Red Sox still have a chance in this inning with men at first and second. Pretty well executed rundown right there by the Baltimore Orioles.
Ellsbury is coming up here. Rick Adair is headed to the mound. With 2 on and 2 down. Well, coming up after the game today, it's Granite City Electric Red Sox final with TC, Jim, and Tony Lee. Have the final word from Fenway and took a look back at the best moments from the first half, plus highlights from all the games around the majors. It's coming up right after the game, and it's only on NESN. So 2 down here in the 7th inning. J.D. Drew at second base. Marco Scudero at first base, and Jacoby Ellsbury coming up. Ellsbury singled in the first inning. Flied out to right in the second. Grounded back to the mound in the 4th, and then walked in the 5th inning. So he's been aboard twice today. Outside, ball 1. It's in for a base hit. Around from second base comes Drew. Here comes the throw. It is not in time, and the Red Sox take a 2-run lead on top 8-6. Jacoby Ellsbury drives in an insurance run.
Looked like a changeup that time that stayed up in the zone. Just above the thigh, Ellsbury hooks it, picks up the base hit, and J.D. Drew scores the run. So Ellsbury with a couple of hits on the afternoon. He's been on base 3 times, including a walk. And the Red Sox now have a 2-run lead.
First and third now, 2 down, and Dustin Pedroia the batter. That one is tap foul. This is outside, and the count is 1-1. Scudero at third base, Ellsbury at first base, 2 down. Run charge to Jim Johnson here in the inning. And a fly ball foul. Dunkin' Donuts is in its 13th year of hosting local youth groups and charitable organizations in the Dunkin' Dugout. Special seating section here at Fenway Park. Thousands of children have had the chance to catch a Red Sox home game thanks to Dunkin' Donuts. Pedroia strikes out on a 96-mile-an-hour fastball up to end the inning. Red Sox get a run and take an 8-6 lead. Today got roughed up in the second inning to the tune of 6 runs, including a 2-run home run for Derek Lee. The Red Sox would come back trailing by 4 runs in the game to score 4 times in the second inning. 3 home runs in the inning. Pedroia with a solo shot, and then Kevin Youkilis with a 2-run home run to tie the game. Now the Red Sox and Orioles have been going at it all weekend, and that was an ejection there of Kyle Weiland as he hit Vlad Guerrero, and then Michael Gonzalez throws behind David Ortiz, and he gets ejected. We play along to the top half of the 8th inning, and the Red Sox use their 3rd pitcher of the day, Daniel Bard, his 42nd appearance, 1-4, with a 2.09 earned run average. 43 innings, he's got 43 Ks, and opponents hitting at 164 against Bard. It'll be Matt Wieters to lead it off here for the Orioles in the 8th. Scoring in this game very early in the game. Total of 12 runs between the two teams in the first 2 innings today. Pitching has settled down the offenses, and that includes Alfredo Aceves, who retires all 9 Orioles that he faces in his 3 innings of work at 4 strikeouts. This one is fouled off to the left and out of play.
Aceves has been so valuable to that Red Sox bullpen in this first half. And today was a great example of that. Can give you innings and give you quality innings.
In the dirt, 2-1. There'll be a lot of changes coming up here in the next couple hours. A lot of pitchers pitching on Sunday and be taken off the All-Star roster, which is a little bit different this year in that regard. And the guys who cannot pitch because they pitch today will not be going. Kind of strange, and that took place today. Felix Hernandez pitched today.
CC Sabathia.
And as a result, so Hernandez won't be going. So then Lester was next on the list. They just keep going down the list of people who were voted in by the players. So Lester, had he not been on the DL, would have been selected today, but is not. Ricky Romero will be going. That's the one we know so far today, the Toronto Blue Jays. 3-1 is chopped right side. Pedroia at second base, backs up, fires to first, 1 down.
I think I'll wait till tomorrow morning to figure out the final squad.
They have to.
Could be some changes, quite a few changes, maybe before the end of the day. I know one thing, Don. You and I are not going.
Yes, we are not going to Phoenix.
No.
We'll be here. 1 down in the 8th is Derek Lee in a home run back in the second inning. Setsedi, who struck out twice. This one fouled off to the right, out of play. 98 from Bard.
Plus, Heidi Whitney will be filing reports from the All-Star game. She'll be heading out to Arizona. And that'll be shown mostly on Nesson Daily.
The 1 slider in there for strike 2, 0-2.
Here's the slider that's been so effective for Daniel Bard. Actually, all season long.
0-2 is in there for strike 3. Lee doesn't like it. Be careful here with Marty Foster. 2 down in the 8th.
Now Lee thought that fastball was inside. We'll see on the Anika pitch zone if it is inside or not. It was supposed to go away, but it does hit the inside corner.
So 2 down here in the 8th. And it brings up Blake Davis. Bunt bid, but it's back to Bard. On to first base to end the inning. Bard with a 1-2-3-8. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's 8-6 Red Sox. Sox on top as we head to the bottom of the 8th inning back at Fenway Park. And Koji Uehara was warming up, and the umpires stopped him for some reason.
I think they're trying to warn him that, about the warnings that have been handed out.
So Rick Adair apparently is going to do that.
Looks like a translator may be coming out also to explain to him that warnings have been given.
That takes care of that. Koji Uehara makes his 37th appearance of the year, 1-1 with a 2.08 earned run average and 61 opponent batting average. Adrian Gonzalez will be the first batter that he faces here in the 8th. And Kevin Youkilis and David Ortiz expected to bat in the inning. Red Sox trying to add on to a 2-run advantage, 8-6. Now hitting the Orioles 13-8 in the game today. Red Sox closer getting ready for the 9th inning. 9th inning that'll have 8, 9, and 1 scheduled for the Orioles. Gonzalez with a swing and a miss for strike 1. Jim Johnson, incidentally, pitched the 7th inning, giving up 3 hits and a run. Didn't walk anybody and struck out 2. On the hook today is Jeremy Guthrie. He went 3 1/3, giving up 1 run. This one fouled off. Covidien, a global healthcare products company, is a proud sponsor of the Red Sox Foundation, helping to address health needs in our communities. Adrian today has walked, doubled, singled, and struck out. Youkilis waits on deck. Red Sox batting here in the 8th. This one is chopped towards Davis at second base. Throws out Gonzalez. 1 out in the 8th. Boston Red Sox baseball on NESN is brought to you in part by Eastern Bank, the #1 SBA lender in Massachusetts in 2009 and 2010. Find out more of what we're made of at easternbank.com. 1 out in the 8th, and Kevin Youkilis the batter. Swing and a miss for strike 1. With a single in the first, he homered a 2-run shot in the second. Fouls it off himself and is down 0-2. Hit by a pitch and struck out, batting for the 5th time today.
Youkilis has to do this more than anybody on the Red Sox team. He has been battered and bruised throughout this first half.
In the dirt outside, and it's 2-2. Youkilis strikes out, 2 down in the 8th.
Staying with the fastball and keeping it down and out of the strike zone that time. Actually, that was a split-fingered fastball, 84 miles an hour.
That is the 10th strikeout today for Orioles pitching. 2 down in the 8th. As David Ortiz has singled, flied out, walked, and struck out. Sends one foul and out of play. Don't forget, coming up immediately after the game, to stay with us for WB Mason Extra Innings Live. It's all the post-game coverage you'll need right here on NESN. And it'll be live on Yawkey Way today. Ortiz hits it out to right field. On the run is Markakis. He will get there to make the running catch on the base of the track. Good running grab by Markakis. The end of the 9th, Red Sox on top 8-6. by Cholula Hot Sauce, Dunkin' Donuts, and by New England Subaru dealers. Beautiful day in Boston. A chance for the Red Sox to sweep the Orioles in a 4-game series. Got an 8-6 lead headed to the 9th inning. And the closer, Jonathan Papelbon, into the game. His 37th appearance. He's 2-0 with a 4.04 earned run average. 19 out of 20 in save opportunities. Strikeout to walk ratio is 49-7. And opponents sitting at 255 against Papelbon. Comes in to face 8-9-1 in the Orioles order. Red Sox pitching has been extremely good since the 5th inning, especially, where a combination of Aceves and Bard have retired the last 12 Orioles faced in the game. And Bard mixed in a strikeout as he worked the 8th. Here we go in the 9th. Reimold has singled, grounded into a double play, and struck out. 1 for 3 day for the Orioles left fielder. There's strike one. Papelbon threw a perfect 9th inning in last night's 4-0 win over Baltimore, his 33rd game finished of the year. This one's tapped foul, and it's 0-2. For every Red Sox game that goes into extra innings where the Red Sox get a save, CVS Pharmacy will donate $500 to Children's Hospital Boston. CVS Pharmacy is the official pharmacy of the Boston Red Sox. Outside corner for strike 3. 1 down in the 9th.
Unhittable pitch there by Papelbon. Fastball away from Reimold. And Papelbon continues to pile up the strikeouts.
So 1 down in the 9th inning, 13 in a row retired by Red Sox pitching. There's Robert Andino. He takes strike 1. Reminder to stay with us for Granite City Electric Red Sox final. Complete post-game coverage is coming up after the game from our Yawkey Way studio. Did he go? No, he did not, says Bill Welke, first base umpire. And it's a ball and a strike to Robert Andino. Tried to hold up. This time he went. 1-2.
It actually sounded like a foul tip, but it was not. And the swing call by the first base umpire Welke.
The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, and it's 2-2. Just a slip there for Papelbon at the end of the delivery.
Tried to throw the split-fingered fastball and lost his balance. Turned his ankle over a little bit.
swing and a foul tip off the glove of Veritek.
Just out of the glove of Jason Veritek in the webbing and then pops out.
So John Lester becoming the 6th member selected for the All-Star game. Of course, on the DL, not be going. The 2-2. He is on the ground at third base. Youkilis has got it at deep third to throw. He's in time. 2 down in the 9th. Get one of the best sports sections in the country delivered to your home every day. Sign up now for convenient Boston Globe home delivery at bostonglobe.com/sports. 2 down in the 9th inning for J.J. Hardy. He's 0 for 4 in the game from the top spot in the Orioles order. He has popped out twice, grounded out twice. Papelbon trying to get his 20th save of the year. And it misses for ball 1. The 6th consecutive season that he's had 20 at the break, if he can do it here today. And exactly 20 last year. Two and 0. Inside, ball 3. So Hardy not helping out here. He has been very patient with Papelbon, ahead in the count 3-0. As he tries to get on and bring the potential tying run to the plate. Nick Markakis, who waits on deck. There's ball 4, and they will bring the tying run to the plate. Red Sox Nation, if you need medical care at Fenway Park, visit the Beth Israel Deaconess First Aid Stand behind Section 12. Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center is the official hospital of the Boston Red Sox. Visit them at bidmc.org. A 2-out walk for J.J. Hardy brings Nick Markakis to the plate. 1 for 4 day. Single and an RBI back in the 2nd inning. Markakis takes ball 1, and it's 5 straight balls thrown by Jonathan Papelbon. Kevin Gregg, the closer, up in the pen right now for the Orioles. Markakis takes ball 2, and it's 6 straight now for Pap. Red Sox tacked on an insurance run in the bottom of the 7th inning. Have an 8-6 lead with 2 outs in the 9th. And J.J. Hardy at first base, tying run at the plate, and Nick Markakis. He does have 7 home runs on the season. Swing and a miss. High heat at 96.
And Markakis sitting all over that 2-0 fastball, trying to tie the ball game up with his swing.
fastball. This one had more velocity at 97, and it's 2-2. Fenway will stand as one with 2 outs. And a count of 2-2 to Nick Markakis. He struck him out, and the Red Sox win. A sweep of the Orioles in a 4-game series for the Red Sox. And Boston wrapping up the first half of the season in fantastic fashion, 10-1 in their last 11 games. And they are in first place at the halfway mark of the season. Bob's Discount Furniture will be stepping up to the plate again for the Jimmy Fund this season. Bob's Discount Furniture will donate $1,000 to the Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon for every Red Sox game saved. So far this season, Bob's Discount Furniture has donated a total of $24,000 to the Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon. So a very impressive win here today for the Red Sox and a great series against the Orioles.
Well, it was, and you really got to give credit to the Red Sox bullpen in this ball game today. They battled back with the home runs to get the lead, and then the bullpen really did a great job of holding him down. Aceves, Bard, then Papelbon. Terrific work out of the bullpen, and everybody enjoy the time off, and we'll see you on Friday.
Final score again, 8-6. Red Sox beat the Orioles. For Jerry Remy, I'm Don Orsillo saying goodbye from Fenway Park. Join us again Friday when the Red Sox begin the second half of the year in Tampa Bay. Coverage begins at 6 from our NESN HD Television Center. This has been a presentation of NESN, New England's most watched sports network. Now let's send it to Yawkey Way and Tom Carroll.